Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with Eteeyen from Olli-Baba. He came in 11th place at the regionals in Eindhoven. He sadly missed the top cut because of his tiebreak, but he wants to show us his cool Infernoid deck. So please, Eteeyen, show us your deck.
Yo, so I played 3 Decatron, busted card, 2 of each big chickens, blows up all spell traps and then negates monster effects, blows up all monsters and then negates spell trap effects, pretty broken. I played 2 Side Simmers, pretty cool card. In my opinion, Infernoid is a deck which is best played with 2 Side Simmers because it's really good for the grind game. This card is just really busted when you just leave it on the board because if it attacked the monster at the end of a battle phase, it banishes 1 card without targeting. So this at 2 is really good. Once a jet because of a Void Feast, but we'll get to that later.
Sorry to interrupt you. Why do you decided to play Infernoid?
Because this format is, in my opinion, just so boring and so stale. You always see the same decks like Sky Striker, Orcus, Thunder Dragon, Salad. So I wanted to play something that just says, you know what, fuck every meta deck. Here I am, I'm playing some bullshit, but I'll like ruin your tournament, and that's what I did.
Okay,
like,
nice.
This deck has such a good matchup against Orcus, Thunder, and Salad, and the matchup against Sky Striker is okay. It's not the best, but it's still totally winnable. Like if you get to blow up their back row, like if they don't have an anchor, it's pretty easy from there.
Okay.
Then play 1 Antra and 1 Permass. This card is busted because basically it's like Night Beam, but better in this format because it shuffles 1 set card into the deck, and the targeted card cannot be chained. So like special summon this, target Crescendo, and it's shuffled into the deck. They can't even chain it. And this targets 1 face-up card and shuffles it into the deck also. So this outs like Colossus, Dingirsu, Winder, whatever you need to have that can't be destroyed. Really, really busted. Then 3 Lilith, Lady of Lament, best card in the deck. Tributes for cost, doesn't have to tribute itself, it's a quick effect. And like if it tributes itself to like set 1 of your important traps, then the only hand trap that can stop this is Gamma, because they can't even ash it because you set it directly. They can't Veiler it because you'll just chain it. Imp, same thing, so it's really busted. 3 Arima to search Layer of Darkness. I don't like this card. Whenever you break, it's usually because you draw multiples of this and you really don't want to normal summon this. But yeah, it's still like Layer of Darkness is broken, so I'll play this. It's fine. Yeah, then 3 Vanishment and 3 Imagination. I played a going first build, so this card sometimes bricks, but the thing is you can still discard Imagination for Void Feast, and then turn 2 if you still have an Imagination and they have like a monster that was summoned from the extra deck, this card is bonkers. Like it's so good. Like send 6 Noids from your deck to make Tiara and like blow everything up. Like this is really, really strong. 3 Extravagance for consistency, and like if they ash this and you still have this, you're usually pretty safe to like do all your plays. So just really solid card. 3 Called By, self-explanatory. Then 2 Layer of Darkness. I like this at 2, not at 3, because multiples are really shit, and also this without any other cards is garbage. Like it won't do jack shit. But like if you have your plays and you have this, you win against every deck. Like there's no way you lose, because tributing opponents' monsters for cost is so dumb. Like imagine they have like they make like a mermaid special fucking the Orcus Nightmare go into Galatea, and you just go, okay, I'll tribute your Galatea for cost and banish Nightmare from grave. They just lose. Like it's retarded. 3 Feasts, absolutely broken. Specials like this specials up to 3 Infernoids from your deck whose combined levels are 8, and it ignores the summoning conditions. So you'll get like, for example, best scenario, you get 2 Decatron and a Sajet of this, and then the Decatron trigger to send like Deviati and Onunku, and you have like a spell negate, a monster negate, a spell trap negate, a monster negate, and it can banish something from opponent's graveyard. And then if you have this with this, it's just an insta win. Like there's no way they play it through it. Yeah, then 3 imp, obviously like best hand trap, and double trap trick. Now the only problem I see with this list at the moment is if you play against Rogue for some reason, and this is just a dead card, and like this is the best card in the deck, or like one of the best cards in the deck when it resolves, because it sends so much to the graveyard, it gives you so much setup. But like, say you play against Draco, who doesn't play an extra deck, this is dead because then you can't use it to send cards from your deck. That only works when they have an extra deck monster on field. So yeah, let's go to the extra deck. 3 Tiara because of extravagance. 3 Entis, really good. You send this off Tiara effect. You can send up to 3 cards from your extra deck if you like, and then this it's not once per turn, and when it's sent it just destroys 1 card on the field. So you can pop like up to 3 cards if you want to send 3 of these. 1 Mega Fleet, like against Cyber Orchest, if they make Infinity Dingersu, you just send them and do this. And also you only need 1 because like if you play against Cyber Orchest, they end their turn with Infinity on board. You're not gonna activate Extravagance in your turn, so why would you banish this? You know what I mean? Like it would just get negated anyway. Just keep it for the next turn. 1 Omega. I summoned this once today against Salamangreat, and he had only Desires in hand, and I banished Desires, and was kind of sucked for him. So this is also really good. And then also you can send this off Tiara and shuffle like resources from their grave back. So like for example, send this to graveyard, shuffle a Ray back from graveyard if they only have 1 Ray. Or also I shuffled a Symbol Skeleton against Orchest and then broke their board, and they couldn't get back into the game because they had no more skeleton. 2 Beat Cop, this is really good with Layer of Darkness. Tribute something from your opponent to protect something. Double Heater because everything's fire. And then double Equimax. This card is broken for OTKs because basically, for example, you can go Heater, special summon an Ash, then make this. And then if the Equimax points to like 2 Infernoids, let's say, like 2 big Infernoids, let's say these 2, he has 7,000 attack, and he you punch over something. Let's say he then has like 1,000 life points, and this usually says the monsters he points to can't attack. So it would be like 7,000 and then pass. But because these are quick effects, you can tribute this still in battle phase to banish something from the opponent's grave, and then attack with these, and it's like way more than game. So really broken. And I played 1 Phoenix. Maybe play 2 if you were worried of banishing this of extravagance, but I got lucky. Whenever I needed it, I didn't banish it. Yeah, then for the side deck, 3 Thanos against Striker and Salad, pretty self-explanatory. 3 Gnome against like combo against Nyala. Like if they pass on Nyala, you just imagination and win. 3 Twin Twister, self-explanatory. 3 Red Reboot is broken against back row decks. Like Red Reboot, their trap. They set another trap, then you summon Deviati, blow up the entire back row, they lose everything. Double Storm Duster because you can set it off Trap Trick, and then 1 Skill Drain because you only play big beaters, and if Skill Drain's on the board, most decks just lose.
Okay, Eteeyen, do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, shoutouts to my boy Niklas Krebs, who lent me the deck. Shoutouts to Lennart Menz, who basically forced me to even play Infernoid because he wouldn't stop annoying me about it. Now actually I kind of like the deck. Shoutouts to my team, Baba Card Gaming, to the Olli-Baba store, all of the people at Essen Locals, to Joel, who's behind the camera right now, to Sebastian, who's grinning like an asshole in the background, and to Ole. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Eteeyen.